And we're back. Mike Cernovich, DangerandPlay.com, Gorilla Mindset. What do you think of the poster behind me? I got the poster framed for you because I care about you. I want you to have a good experience. Today, we're going to take some calls and we're going to kind of catch up on the news. What is really going on in the news? Well, we got the New York Times public editor to issue an apology. How many other people like to talk shit every day about me? Cernovich is this, Cernovich is that. You're irrelevant. You're irrelevant, you're this. The New York Times public editor issued an apology after some very offensive remarks were made about First Lady Melania Trump. So people can keep hating, people can keep trolling me. You know what? You're losing. You're losing. Because I got it on both sides. I got the fake news going after me. They call me alt-right still. WAPO calls me alt-right, which is fake. Because you can find it on my website, I'm not. And then I have people who are alt-right trolling me. But you know what? I like it. Why? Because it'd be boring otherwise. I'd be bored. I'd be bored if I had to put on makeup every day and be really serious. Charlie Rose would put me to bed. I could not live like that. All right, here's what we're going to do. Call in 1-866-438-1487. That is 866-438-1487. What else is going on? That Kurt Eichenwald. Did you know that Kurt Eichenwald? Oh, well, we got callers coming already. All right, we'll take your calls here in a minute. Kurt Eichenwald got a guy arrested for tweeting a GIF to him. Did you know that Kurt Eichenwald looked at child pornography? True story. You're not going to see this anywhere. Kurt Eichenwald looked at child pornography, claimed it was research. You can Google it. Kurt Eichenwald, child pornography fan. This is all Googleable. People are always like, here's the story of my life. The story of my life is people tell me I'm wrong because they don't even research the facts. Look up Kurt Eichenwald, child pornography, and you'll see that he's looked at it. He claimed it was for research. Doesn't seem like research to me. Seems like an excuse that people would give. Well, anyway, he's getting a guy arrested in jail for posting a GIF. Unbelievable. All right, we got a caller from Texas. How you doing?
Yeah, this Eichenwald, the thing about it is we need to take a lesson from it, and that is never apologize, never capitulate to the left, even when you're wrong. Because if you do, they will not appreciate any of it, and they'll take 5 miles for every inch. And, I mean, this was obvious to you and me for a long time, but, people are seeing this now. Just, take a lesson and move forward. Don't do what that guy did,
Those of you who don't know, you know how the guy got doxxed? You know how they found him? So here's what happened. Kurt Eichenwald, according to his own tweet, had not slept in 2 days and was drunk. You can find all this. Very easy to confirm. The guy had a tweet, ha ha ha, you're epileptic, posted a GIF. Kurt Eichenwald claimed he gave him a seizure. I don't believe that. So what did the guy do, though? The guy who sent the GIF said, whoa, the internet, you took it too far. Sometimes you take the internet too far. I'm going to apologize and issue a donation to an epilepsy organization. So you're not going to believe this. So the kid felt bad, issued an apology, gave a donation, and that is how they found him. That is how they ID'd him, because he gave a donation, tried to be a nice guy. All right. That's why people say, Mike, you're militant. Maybe that's why I am, because if you try to be a nice guy, you try to do the right thing. What's your reward? Hit the like button. Memphis, Tennessee, how you doing?
You want to try to shut that off? Well, it's
Yeah, to see like a reaction to
Memphis.
It's like but from other than Wilders and others.
Okay, I can't. Could you repeat that? Some guys got a jackhammer. I don't know if they're doing construction or whatever, man. Reality news. That's how it is. Would you go ahead and repeat your question?
What's your reaction to Geert Wilders not getting his Netherlands party?
Oh, gotcha, Geert Wilders. Yeah, So the Netherlands did not have the election they thought that they were going to have. So a lot of people thought that Geert Wilders, I don't know how to say the guy's name. Come on, I read this stuff. I don't watch TV news. Why? Because I like to read things for myself. So Geert Wilders, however you pronounce his name, ran for prime minister, lost. Parliament, they didn't get as many chairs as they thought they would have, or many seats, however you want to call it. Whatever your official thing is in the Netherlands. Chairs, seats. There's a lot of people who like to correct it. Mike, they aren't chairs in Parliament, they're seats. Whatever. All right, who cares? Point is, the question was, would the populist revolt, which is part of the nationwide, worldwide zeitgeist, was it going to take over the Netherlands? And the answer is no, but with some qualifications. The fake news are claiming that he lost. Well, he now has the second largest number of seats in Parliament, and he picked up seats. So here's what I want to know. How did he lose if he actually gained ground? He didn't take over the world, but he gained ground, and that's a winner. Remember, in life, guerrilla mindset, small victories add up. So that's my take on that. We got a caller from Washington. How you doing?
How you doing, Mike? Can you hear me?
Living the dream. How are you?
I'm good, man. I was wondering, what are your top 3 tips for building a platform online, whether that be YouTube, social, any sort of thing like that?
Top 3 tips. So how do you build an online platform? Great question. You got to provide information. Hold on a sec. I got to mute you. We're having a little buggy thing here. Hold on. There we go. All right. How do you provide it? Well, you got to differentiate your market. I'll show you the book to read. The book we want to read. The book you want to read is 0 to 1. 0 to 1 is the book you want to read as a philosophy book, mindset book. And in 0 to 1, you talk about how you have different industries that never existed, like PayPal, mobile payments. We got, come here. Co-host, you guys want to say hi to Julius? Julius is here. Oh, Julius is here. He wanted to say hi. He wanted to talk to the people. You got to differentiate, all right? Here's what I always tell people. Right now, we are besieged with basic bitches on the left and the right. And if you don't like gender-loaded terminology, we'll call them basic bros, too. Bros and bitches, basic. What do I mean? On the right, we got small government. Give me small government. Give me small government. Give me small government. Well, then how do you have a war in Iraq and Afghanistan, $7 trillion deficit, right? How is that small government? They don't want small government. Conservatives, they don't want small government. Get out of here. They don't want small government. And if all your message is small government, conservatism, then that is basic. On the left, it is Russia. Oh my God, Russia. Might train combat sambo. Probably is a Russian spy. Who knows? Boring. So you got to differentiate. What are you going to contribute to the conversation that you can't find anywhere else? Well, what do I contribute? Well, I got a beautiful dog, right? I got a great dog. He has a lot of fun. I also talk a lot about Saudi Arabian influence. I go through all kinds of financial records, financial disclosures. There are other people doing great work too, don't get me wrong. I'm not the only person doing great work. Brittany Pettibone, she's very, goes through the WikiLeaks like nobody else. So you got to provide a message that other people aren't providing. One, differentiation. Otherwise, why go to you? You got to be different. 2, you got to be irrelevant. Guys, I've been doing this for 15 years. It started as a hobby. I was a law blogger in 2003. I started a law blog in law school because I had an itch to write, and I wrote, and I was obscure, and I made no money. I made no money doing any of this stuff for, 10, 12 years. I didn't even know you could make a living on the internet. I was a lawyer. Had no idea. I wish I'd have known you could make a living doing this, 10 years ago. But you got to get used to being obscure. You're going to be irrelevant. People now are like, wow, Mike, you're an overnight success. No. Just because you heard of me just now, that doesn't mean I just came to be. I've been around for a long time, but you're irrelevant. 3 is recognize the power of platform gains, compounded interest, and recognizing the importance of your audience. All right? So that kind of all ties in together. Who shares the Mike Cernovich, DangerandPlay.com guerrilla message? Have you ever seen me buy an advertising? How many advertisements in my life have I ever bought? How many? I'll give you one guess, pop quiz. How many ads have I bought in my life? None. None. I treat my readers with respect. People yell at me, they cuss at me, they ask me questions. I don't ban comments. The trend now is that you want to close comments. You don't want to talk to people. You want to hold court and you expect people to just believe you. You got to respect your audience. That is going to bring you very, 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 very big gains. What do I mean by that? Well, if you treat your audience with respect, they're more likely to recommend you. And if they're more likely to recommend you, then new people are going to find you. And new people find you and they recommend you to more people. And then suddenly your platform gains compound. For example, I remember when I hit 10,000 followers on Twitter. If you have 10,000 followers on Twitter, high five yourself, pat yourself on the back. I remember when I hit 10,000, I was like, wow, 10,000 Twitter followers? I can't believe it. I remember when I hit 30,000 followers. I was actually living in Hermosa Beach, California at the time. It was actually, if you want to get personal, I don't want to get too, kinky, but it was before Sarah was conceived, about that time zone, right? So not even a year ago. I remember my friend goes, dude, you hit 30,000 Twitter followers. And I thought, 30,000, wow. I can't believe it. I've gained 30,000 followers now in a month. A bad month for me is I only gained 15,000 followers in a new month. What's the issue? Well, as you grow, more people recommend you, and as more people grow, you grow even faster. I'll give you an example. Let's say 10 people read you. One person recommends you. All right, so now you got one real, true super fan, really all about that life. And you got 10 people watch you. One true super fan. Well, you still only have one true super fan. That 10% rate is going to kind of hold, though. So then you hit 100 followers, and now you got 10 people telling everybody about you. And then you hit 1,000, and now you got 100 people telling everybody about you. Then you hit 100,000, and now you have 10,000 people spreading the word, and then you get 1 million, which I don't have yet. But then you have 100,000 people telling you about you, right? So that's why you grow faster. But you have to realize you're going to be in obscurity for a long time, and just get used to it, man. Hone your message. Thank you for the call. All right, we got a caller from, it looks like Michigan. Michigan, how you doing?
Hi, Mike. How are you?
Doing well. Living the dream.
Yes, you are. I want to thank you for the whole reason I saw you on Stephen, and you're the reason I got a Twitter account. Also, I'm very concerned that there isn't more emphasis on the Juan brothers. There's a gentleman who's
You're right.
trying
No, you're right.
to get to you. He's also a journalist. His name is George Webb, and what he does is he has a YouTube channel, and he storyboards it, and then everybody sends him links. You get so much information just in the comments. And they're the ones that put up the server, and it's very dangerous. They are the ones that release the military records that came out today, the 33 million, and they're the ones who are that warned when that field team member was killed. So if you could please check out this, he's been trying, he at Cernovich is you, but this is, they have, when Obama set up the new thing, the whole government now has been infiltrated.
I agree. Thank you for your call. You're 100% right.
Back to Pakistan, and even in the Daily Caller, they had an article that the stepmother was held hostage in the house, and she had to call the police to get out, but they have infiltrated the whole government. They have your records, you're a military person. They have your home address, everything. And so I'm really worried about this.
I agree. Great call. Thank you for the call. Big story. Daily Caller is really the only people who have picked it up. A couple of IT. I mean, this is real power. A couple of IT people actually have connections to Syria and connections to terrorism. They were arrested, but nobody really knows what's going on with the case. The Daily Caller Foundation has been talking about that and doing some research on it, but it hasn't really caught on or tipped over. I've talked about it a little bit. As far as George Webb making videos, guys, you got to realize that so many people write things about me, not to be too full of myself. I don't even read most news articles about me. I rarely even read news articles about me because so much is written about me every day that I don't really care. And so no offense to George Webb, but I don't know who he is. But it is a big story. I agree. We need to cover it well. We need to cover it more. Saskatoon. Is that you? Saskatoon.
Hey, what's up, Mike?
How you doing, man?
I'm alright.
What brings you out here today?
I've been thinking about this question for maybe a few weeks now. But in your opinion, as a man, how important is it to have other male friends?
Oh. I almost thought I had to mute you. Usually that's the setup. So there's always exceptions to rules. Usually there's a setup. They go, I've really been thinking about this question. It's very important. Why are you a cuck? Right? That's usually where it comes from. So I'm a little out of words, right? Speechless. Is it truly tried by 4chan? No, but I'll tell you more about that in a minute. In terms of male friendship, come on, your network is everything as you get older. Your friends are people making deals. It's more power. I mean, if you think about it, if you're one guy and you got good things going on, you're still only one guy with good things going on. If you've got 5, 10, 15 guys who are really, your crew will be smaller. My crew, my crew is, you want to talk about ballers. I do all right in life, and I've done all right in life. But most of my friends are way, 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 way richer than I am. But that's great because they always have cool opportunities going on, and I have cool opportunities going on, and then you're able to have more things happen. I'll give you an example. I just started a business with a friend of mine. I just started a brand new business with a friend of mine, and we both put a substantial amount of money in there, and we just signed the check. I didn't have to think, is this guy good for it? Is he going to be, hey guys, we already talked about Kurt Eichenwald like 20 minutes ago, okay? We're talking about other stuff now. Hit the rewind button to the very beginning. We talked about Kurt Eichenwald. We'll also talk about the researcher bounty. So they're trying to raise legal fees for the Eichenwald. And I can put the guy in touch with Mark Randazza, who is one of the leading First Amendment lawyers in the country. So yeah, we'll definitely talk about the legal fund. But yeah, your network is everything. And the higher caliber people you have in your life, the higher the level you're going to rise. The issue with most people is you allow losers, haters, dregs, negative people in your life. And those people are going to hold you back because they'll tell you why. I'll give you an example. I got a new car. Got a convertible. You know what a lot of people said? Not my friends. People go, oh, can you fit the car seat in the back? Did your wife let you buy that car? That is unconscious self-hating, right? If I want to have a convertible, why can't you just be happy for me that I bought a new convertible and just say, wow, I'm glad that Mike bought the car that he wanted to buy. I'm really happy for him, right? Why can't people... Haters can't just be happy for you. My friends are all thinking, great, dude. Glad you bought a new car. You deserved it. You've been in Ubers for a year. You've been saving that money to make sure that you can afford this stuff. So your friends, your network is everything. And friendship is too. By the way, thank you for your call. Your phone keeps buzzing, so I'm going to put you on mute. Thanks for the call.
Oh, sorry about that, Mike.
All good. Thank you, my friend. Yeah, your network is also compounded gains. The more people you meet who are higher caliber, the more people they can put you in touch with who are higher caliber, and then that raises your own level. And you know what it also is? Wow, I got a little sunburn there. Woo! You know what it also is? When you have high caliber friends, and this is why most people can't have them. If you're being, Syra, can I have Syra? I know she was in the bedroom. If you have high caliber friends who have things going on and you're not playing at a high enough level, you're going to see it. That's the reason most people can't have high caliber friends. If your friends are straight balling and you see how hard they work and what they do, you're going to... What's that? No, I'll say hi to her. No, she just wants to hang out. Oh, big June, big girl. Do you want to say hi to the people? Do you want to say hi? talking nude. Oh, you want to look at me? Okay, you can look at me. They want to see you too, though.
Hi.
Yeah, Syra likes to look at her old dad. So for all you haters out there, sorry. For all you haters out there, I got eyes for one only now. One only. Whoa. She's getting big too. Got the breast milk gains. Yeah, if you're not living your life up to your potential, then your friends are going to, they have the thing there. Your friends are going to remind you of that unconsciously because you're thinking, man, why has he got this going on? Why don't I have that going on? And the flip side of that is why so many people hate me. Why do I have so many haters? Because they see me, I'm living the dream, guys. I'm happy. They're so angry that I'm happy and just fulfilled. And I'm not even really happy. I don't like that word. I'm fulfilled. Happy is Shauna. Shauna wakes up, hi, I'm happy, smiling. I live a fulfilled, meaningful life. I feel like I have a life purpose. And that matters. So people who feel unfulfilled, they are angry at me. You want me to take more calls? Hit the like button. If I get a few more likes, I'll take another call. We have some people here. That still want to talk, and I'd like to talk to you. But I want to know, do you want me to talk to people? If you want me to take more calls, wow, she is intent. I really wish you guys could see this. Could you, check, hit the, wow. So Syra here, I'll see if I can point it. Wow, I'm trying to show you how intense she is. Whoa. This is how intense. How intense is she? Watch her. Syra, what do you think? Is your dad a lunatic? Clearwater, Florida, how you doing?
Hey, Mike. How you doing?
I'm doing.
Beautiful baby you have there.
Thank you.
I want to talk with you. I've been wanting to ask you this question about the Constitution.
Ask him about
The Constitution saying that these people in our government that are trying to subvert our government or are committing acts of treason against our government. We have members of the House and the Senate that, in my opinion, and I think opinion of a lot of Americans, have been committing treason against our government for a long time, or against our country for a long time now, by funding some of the things that Obama has done, funding, voting for things that are basically treason against our government, these judges that are overruling these executive order and bans that President Trump is putting into place. These are all acts of treason. So my question is, if indeed these are acts of treason, and if indeed the United States Constitution allows for their arrest and they can be sent home to await trial and conviction and sentencing, and they can be replaced by the governors of their states temporarily until which time a election can be held, why is our Attorney General Jeff Sessions not going through with this? Why are they not doing it, Mike? Is it just, is it going to create too much chaos? Is it going to, what are they afraid of in arresting these people for their acts?
Great, thank you for the call. Yeah, why is there not, the issue is that treason is a word thrown around by a lot of people. Treason is a word thrown around by a lot of people. Political disagreements, abusing the political process isn't actually treason. Treason is deliberately conspiring to commit some kind of espionage attack on the U.S., and it gets overused. So, but with that said, Jeff Sessions has been talking about marijuana. Why are we talking about marijuana? Antifa is smashing Trump supporters in the head with ball bats. Violence. Michael Savage is being attacked. Anybody who has a different political opinion is being attacked. And Jeff Sessions is worried about marijuana. He definitely needs to take his priorities and switch them. Violence against Trump supporters and political violence in America is the number one priority for the Attorney General. We don't care about marijuana. We care that if I walk down the street with the Trump hat, I might be murdered. We care that if you have children, they might be attacked. We care about the pedophiles in D.C. We care about stuff like that. We don't care about the marijuana. Get your priorities in order. All right. We're going to have another show later on tonight, for sure. But I have a few friends over. Persian New Year is upon us. We have our Persian New Year spread, by the way. Be sure to hit the like button. I want to have 200 likes before I leave. That would be really nice. But we're going to do another show later tonight. Prime time show tonight. Hit the like button. We got to build this YouTube channel up. My YouTube channel is still too small. My Twitter is doing 80 to 150 million views a month. My YouTube is doing 200,000. Okay? 200,000 YouTube views is not good enough for me. We need more. We got to start small, though. Same thing I talked about earlier. It's a small channel, but it won't be by the end of the year. By the end of the year, my videos are going to be doing 100,000 each. I mark your words. Screen cap this, haters. Edit this, haters. Take this clip, haters. By the end of the year, my views will be doing 100,000 views. And then you don't even know what I have planned for 2018. Thanks for tuning in. Hit the like button. Mike Cernovich, DaydreamPlay.com, Gorilla Mindset.